Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is me again, Stephen. Once again, I want to talk to you a little bit about medical this morning. It's early in the morning. It's 5 o'clock this morning. I want to talk about something I never talked about before on here. Okay, and today's topic is about, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's going to be about the liver. Okay, very important organ in the body. Okay. This is going to be important, very important for your whole body, okay, you see. Okay, your liver, okay, is like a filter. Everybody knows that. It cleans your blood. It filters all the toxins out of your body, okay. Every time you take a drug, every time you take a drink, alcohol, or any toxins like Coca-Cola, for instance, that too. I don't know, into acids, folate, anything that breaks down vitamins, even vitamins, proteins, iron, alkaline. There's not a good one. All your enzymes, albumin. There's so many different ones. You know, butyrin, something stuff like that. Yellow stuff that turns into yellow substances stuff. Okay, that's to get really technical and that's all that biology and stuff. Okay, anyway, the main artery to the organ itself. When you do a liver transplant, I'm not no surgeon, but I know a little bit about it. Okay, you got your portal veins, portal veins. Okay, that go to your into your liver. Okay. And you hook them up. It's like hooking up a water pump. And you hook up a water pump, you got to put on your wires, and you got to put on your stuff. Your arteries got to be, put back together. Clamped. That's what they do. They clamp them back together. Okay, like when you do a heart transplant. You got to have a match, of course. Type and cross. Okay, that's something else. It's totally different stuff. Type and cross is very important. Blood match. Anyway, let's get back to the liver now. Okay. The liver is very crucial to all parts of your body. Because even though you have the right liver, this is really important, guys. I'm not kidding you. You might have the right liver. Okay. Let's say you get the right liver transplant. Okay. You got to give it a while. You can't just put the liver in and let the person leave the hospital the same night. It doesn't work that way, guys. If it was that simple, everybody would have surgery in a second and be gone and done over with and be able to go on home just like that. I mean, when things are taken out, sure. When you're monitored, that's different. You drain out the, just like me when I got my surgery, that's different. My thyroid surgery. Okay, when the thyroid's taken out, there ain't nothing to put back in. They ain't put another thyroid back in, right, guys? All I did is drain it with the JP plug. It's called a JP plug. Okay. Squeeze the blood out naturally, the infection. You want to squeeze the blood out every few hours. Okay, that's a totally different story. Okay, with the liver now, okay, you got all it is the same thing. Once you're done, you're going to be cut here to here. Okay. The laws and regulations is no tobacco. And if certain insurances don't want to pay for you to have a liver transplant, like Medi-Cal, they don't want to pay for you to have your liver transplant if you have tobacco in your system within the last year, I think it is. They don't even want to pay for it anyway, most of the time. Like, if they don't like you doing, the damage you've done to yourself, the way the insurance company looks at it, I'll tell you the truth, guys. They figure that you've done it to yourself anyway. They don't want to pay for it. The damage you've done to your own liver. Let's say you're alcoholic, for example. Okay. You had cirrhosis of the liver, right? You got a failing liver. They figure just die. I don't like to say this, but I'm just telling you the way it is. Straight from my heart. Most people Most reps and most people in the medical profession will not tell you this. They hide it behind closed doors. But I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay, this is coming from the truth from me, okay? I can probably get in a lot of trouble for telling you this. But it's true. They put a smiley face on, make it sound so good. Well, you know what? No, nobody's turned down and you're okay and also blah 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 stuff, whatever. Well, that's why. Well, don't get mad at me for saying this, okay? That's why Obama's trying to do what he's trying to do. He's trying to make healthcare more important, okay, guys? I mean, I see what you're talking about marijuana. Marijuana is good for a lot of reasons. It helps, circumstances like cancer. That's totally different than tobacco. Okay, let's say you have liver disease. You have a cancer that's growing in your lung, or a cancer growing in a different part of your body. Okay, we're not talking about tobacco. We're talking about marijuana. Okay, that's a different situation. Medications, stuff like that. Okay, now I'm gonna get to the point. Okay, let's say you're blessed to get a new liver. Okay, thank God that you got a new liver. Okay, but here's the thing, that even though you got a new liver, that I was trying to explain this a while ago, pray that your body doesn't reject the liver. Okay, because it's still possible your body may not like the liver. It may reject liver. It might go back into liver failure. Okay, you still have time for it to go back into rejection. It's got to accept it. Just like heart transplant. Okay, your body's got to accept a brand new heart. Your body's got to accept, a lot of new things. Okay, once it does accept it, everything's fine usually after a while. It don't take long. You'll know. When the time comes, you'll start seeing a color come back. It won't take long. Okay? But the main thing is, like this professional surgeons will do, it's very, very simple for them anyway, because they're smart guys, smart girls. They clamp off, they cut and clamp off, they burn away, they cut, they burn away, cut and clamp off the arteries, and it bleeds a little bit. And they have on the machine to help you. It's not that hard, really. It's just common sense, guys. The same way it comes out, the same way it goes back in. You just got to make sure you know what you're doing. That's all. Of course, a real doctor, regular doctor's not going to go out in there and cut away and doing it. It's going to take special circumstances, a surgeon, to do this. It's like a cardiovascular surgeon, cardiologist surgeon, excuse me. Okay? That's why we call them specialists, guys. We have a specialist cardiovascular surgeons, the ones that go to vascular arteries, anterior arteries. Okay? Vascular surgeons. We got all kinds of surgeons, orthopedic surgeons, all of them. Of course, no orthopedic surgeon is going to do a liver, guys, for Christ's sakes. They're going to work on somebody like Sandy, okay? Your back, your legs, pain, stuff like that. Okay, what the basics is, you'll know. But trust me, you'll find out, okay? Most time they come out very, very successfully, okay? You do very good usually, okay? But once you get that other chance, please, guys, take care of yourself. Take care of one another. That's the most important thing. Because you know what? Life, I'm not trying to preach to you guys, but then again, I am. Okay? I am preaching a little bit here. Life is precious. Life is too short. Life is a breath away. Life is too short. It is like a vapor. In the Bible it says, okay? I'm not trying to be a Christian here. Not trying to be a perfect, this and that, yada, 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 and judge you and say, you're damned for hell, okay? I'm not saying anything about anybody, belief, or religion, or race, or the way you look, or yellow, purple, green, black, whatever color you are. It does not matter what color you are. If you're green or yellow, or orange or purple or if I'm whatever, okay? If I'm green to you and you don't like the way I look, oh well, I guess I must be a Martian, huh? Oh well, as long as I'm happy with myself, you know what? There's a lot of people out there with a lot of things going on in this world. Necrosis, man. There's a lot of stuff that causes necrosis in this world. Necrosis is dead tissue. Drugs cause it. Okay? Medications cause necrosis. I mean, they're finding out all kinds of stuff, man. I mean, for many, many years since 1800s, they didn't even know what necrosis was. Gangrene, you know? I mean, you can get MRSA from a hospital. MRSA is different, okay? MRSA is something you get used to from being around or being around antibiotics. You get susceptible, there's the word, very susceptible for antibiotics all the time, constantly be on antibiotics, and see what happens. Your body doesn't fight the infection, resistance. Your body builds up a tolerance to these drugs. There's the word. The tolerance is so high, okay, that it doesn't have no room to fight anymore. So the infection stays, and MRSA doesn't go away. So then they got to rely on Rocephin. Pray to God that that takes it away, and 3 other drugs along with the Rocephin. Hopefully that drug works. You know, most of the time it does. You know, it depends on you, the body, the person, the patient. That's why they always say you don't always listen to the doctor. A lot of the time you got to listen to what the patient has got to say, because you have rights. Just like an attorney always will tell you, you have just as many rights as any other person in this world does. You are the patient. Just because of the doctor and they have knowledge doesn't mean they cut you out of your rights. Okay? Because you need to learn this stuff. Every person in this world should learn this stuff. Okay? That's all I have to say basically about the liver for right now. But later on, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the more functions of the liver, and about, you know, how enlarged fatty liver, what a difference is between a fatty liver, and basic size liver. It's very common. Okay, I will say one thing. It's very common, though, in heavier people and bigger people to have fatty tissue, fatty liver. Okay? Very common and to have a bit bigger heart. Okay? But it's nothing dangerous. I'm not saying that's going to kill you. All I'm saying is very common. Okay? Okay, it's just a start from the liver. Next time we're getting more details about surgical procedures and things. They can talk about more things, you know, like hepatitis, you know, C and A and B and all those stuff. And, you know, you get into it. You know, we're getting deep this time. So, okay, guys, you guys have a good night and everything, and keep up the prayers and be with your families and enjoy yourselves. That's the main thing. And yes, I do love Cindy. As I always say, every time I do a video, you know, she's sitting here with me right now. She's typing away, trying to figure out some stuff. Doing her, I guess, her kind of homework or whatever. So, and I'm just doing mine. So, you guys have a good one and bless. Take care. See you on the flip side.